I'll never succeed. This is not the way it is. That's for other people. Yeah, but, oh, sounds good, but, not really. How to change your life by understanding what story you're telling. Hey friends, welcome to another video advice with myself, Noah Hammond. Today I want to talk about how you can change your life by figuring out, identifying what story you're telling, and then changing that story to be one that supports the life you desire. So let's dive into this idea of the story we're telling. Because the story you're telling is more than just your thoughts. It's your actions, it's your feelings, it's everything in your current reality. Everything in your current reality is a reflection of the story you're currently telling yourself. So let's take some extreme examples. Someone who maybe grew up in a terrible neighborhood and the only ideas around them are about violence or ignorance or the fact that life is hard, etc. They're going to be telling themselves the story that life is hard, there's no way out, that this is how life is, and that as a result, their life is going to look that way. Now, if you take someone who's incredibly wildly successful, like Richard Branson, what story does he tell himself? He lives in a story of the fact that life is abundant, that anything is possible if you go for it, that you got to live your passion, that life's about progress, that you can have, be, and do whatever you want. The real difference between these two people and the two incredibly different realities that they're experiencing is the story they're telling themselves. And your story manifests as a result of your thoughts and your psychology. What thoughts are you thinking? Do you think life is hard? Or do you think life can be abundant? Do you think life is abundant? Do you think that life is a struggle? Or do you think that life is a passionate, playful expression of your purpose on this planet? That's a lot of P's. So your thoughts, but also your feelings, your vibration. Do you wake up every day feeling sad, feeling depressed, feeling hopeless, feeling lost? Or do you wake up every day feeling excited, feeling tapped in, feeling turned on and happy and joyous and grateful? So that's part of your story. And then also your filters, your judgments. Do you judge at all, or do you have no judgments and allow for the flow of life? If you're judging, you're actually resisting what life is trying to show you. So if you have judgments, you're turning off possibility, and that's part of your story. So all of the different aspects of your life, of your behaviors and your psychologies and your emotional vibration, they all culminate to be the story that you're telling. Now, people make the mistake of identifying themselves as their story. You are not your story. You are not who created this life right here and now. That is who you were. Who you are right now is infinite possibility, and who you are in the future is infinite possibility. So even if you're in jail right now, you are not a criminal. You were a criminal. You've been a criminal. Who you are right now is infinite possibility. Who you'll be in the future is infinite possibility. So we have to take away this mistaken identification with our story as us. And we have to see, is the story that we're telling creating the life that I truly desire? Is the thoughts that I'm thinking, the things I'm expressing, what I'm saying, is the inputs that I'm taking in, the television I may or may not be watching, the books I may or may not be reading, are these supporting my transition to living the story that I want to live? What story am I telling myself? Where am I telling myself I can't, or it's not possible, or this is how it is, or this is who I am? Where am I reinforcing a story that doesn't serve me? So, if you want to change your life, you want to change your story. What story are you living in? I'm living right now inside the story that I'm reaching millions of people, that I'm delivering hundreds of millions and billions of dollars in value to the world by changing the lives of millions of people in a positive way. I'm living in a story where I'm constantly nourished by nutritious foods, where I have a loving, expressed, expansive, intimate relationship, where my physical body is in peak physical condition and keeps my energy up very high. I create this story through my own visualizations, through my affirmations, through my own gratitude lists and the things that I do to keep myself inside of that full awareness. I'm living inside a story where I have millions of dollars to create the change I want to see in the world, to pass other people the information that they need to live their peak potential. I'm living inside of a story where I have a peak potential training center where hundreds of people at a time can come to stay to learn how to achieve their peak potential in any area of their life. I live inside that story more often than I live inside the story of the things I don't know how to do yet, the things I can't do yet, the things I haven't done in the past, the things that are holding me back. That's not my story. That was my story. Now my story that I'm creating is what I want it to be. And you can do the same. So some really great ways to change yourself and change your story is contained in the Instant Achievement Blueprint, which is my step-by-step system for getting crystal clear on the reality that you would like to create for yourself and using very simple, effective techniques for creating that reality. It's a step-by-step process for setting, learning, and achieving anything that you want, any of your life's desires, whatever it is that is your motivation. It's going to help you figure that out and then actually go out there and achieve that. So if you want to change your life, you need to change your story. And if you want to have a powerful, effective way to change your story, I suggest you getting involved with the Instant Achievement Blueprint, which you can learn all about in a free video seminar by going to instantachievementblueprint.com. So that's my advice for today. I hope it's been helpful. I hope that you can see where your story might be holding you back from living the life that you truly desire and from achieving greatness in all areas of your life in all the ways that you deserve it. And as always, please leave comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, comment below, hit like if you like it, subscribe to my channel, check me out on Facebook. Noah Hammond Uncut is my Facebook name, and I look forward to serving you in the future. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.